Welcome to the GHE. This tutorial is on how to do a blow-through. I'm going to start by cleaning up the end of my tubing. I need to pop a hole in it, and I need to get it prepared for what we're going to do. So I'm just going to pluck off that little bit of clear that's there, pop a hole in the end. So I'm going to start by flaring this, but I don't actually want a flare on the end of this, but I do want a thick tube. So I create that flare, then I melt it back down. It's making the glass twice as thick as the rest of the tube on the end. And I'm just going to double check that I still got a good airflow. So for this, I'm going to use a silver-based color. This is primarily what this technique is for, but anything that you would do a coil pot on, and you're starting to see striations or lines in your coil, this is a good technique to avoid that. I'm going to start by liquefying the end of this into a ball, molten hot. The hotter the better. Once it's liquid, I'm going to plug the end of this tube and give it really good air. Blow hard. Shoot a bubble into it. The second that you feel it give, stop. But it takes some real lung power to get that first little bubble in there. Then I'm going to start condensing more of this rod into the front of what's becoming a tube. I really don't want to twist my color rod much. I want to keep it as straight as I can and just give it some more air. If you twist your color rod while you do this, you're going to end up with twists in the final piece, which can be cool. But if you want this to be straight, try to turn both hands equally. So I continue to heat just in front of that bubble, and then I blow. Now that we've got a decent bubble inside of it, I'm still going to condense the color into the tip of this, but I'm going to give it a Marver each time, which is going to chill the outside of the tubing, and it's only going to blow up where it's hottest after that. So anywhere that's hollow is going to know that it was chilled, and it's not going to expand in the same way that that molten core is. You just watch that bubble shoot straight down. So I'm just going to keep doing this. You can do this with the entire rod. You can do this with 10 rods. However much you need. And just keep going. Make a liquid blob at the end. Marver the sides, give it a blow. Alright, I've got enough tubing, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull off the end of my rod. just going to kind of mash the end in. Alright, so we still have a pretty uneven piece of tubing, so I'm just going to blow this out. A little bit of Marvering is going to help me continue to shoot that bubble towards the tip. Okay, now I can go ahead and heat up the whole thing. Give it a little puff to help even it out. Then melt it back down. Use gravity, swing it out a little bit. Give it another puff. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and pop a hole in the end. I'm going to put a handle on this end and switch directions so that I can go ahead and even out the other side. Alright, grab a handle and stick the two together. And just burn off that original handle. I'm going to clean up that remaining clear that's on the end of this tube. Alright, now I can really start sinking some heat into this end and get the whole thing blown out evenly. You can see I'm getting the whole thing hot now. That way it'll all blow out together. Alright, it's getting there. I got a little bit of a thick spot on the tip. Just get it hot, blow a little more. Okay, and that's looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the kiln and it's ready for our next project. This concludes our tutorial on a blow-through. Thank you for subscribing to the GHE.